How long you been married, Melissa?
A long time.
We're gonna hear what? Hand claps? Oh, I didn't look at you. Where's the mirror? Fuck, it's too late.
Small dicks here.
Tell me when I should start talking. What's up in the 216? Woo! This is the pilot, everybody. To my right, we have Ebony Boob Timberlake. And to my left, we have Melissa Vagina Logston. And in the middle, you got CC Bullock. What's up in the 216, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. We're going to start with my girl, Ebony, because she got a hot date. And he's waiting outside. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining in. This is CC Bullock and What's Up in the 216. It's our pilot show with my producer, Timbuktu. And I just want to give Redline LLC #2 a shout out, and my new boss, Dave, for having me.
Thank you, Redline.
Redline. Okay, since my girl's got her pimp waiting outside in his limo, we're going to start with Ebony Timberlake. We have a show coming up, CC at Saucy's, which is at Pinecrest at the Saucy Brew Works. And Ebony is one of my guests, and she's in the showcase. So since Mother's Day is coming up this month, we're going to talk a little bit about our moms. Yes, it's May already. Damn. She obviously didn't order that shit for her mom from Amazon. Well, Ebony, tell us a little bit about your mom.
My mom just turned 62.
All right.
She just got diagnosed with Warren Key and syphilis something, but it's basically dementia.
Sorry.
So she be forgetting to take her birth control pills sometimes. I'm like, Ma, you 60.
Damn, she a hoe at 60?
Yes.
God damn.
It's our bad. I guess.
Wow.
When they
Maybe
go
so
bad.
next year I get to become a hoe then?
You already
I'm
know.
59. Oh, bitch, damn. All right, let's get back
You a
to her.
fast one. They fast.
Let's get back to her mom.
You can't become
Tell
something you already
tell
are,
us something
though.
else about mom. Damn, bitch.
My mom had 3 kids. My sister passed away about 22 years ago, almost
Wow.
23. I have a brother. He got a brick-shaped head.
Damn.
And then
brick
you have,
shape?
Yeah, it's brick.
Like a rectangle?
Yeah, like that. You
Wow.
know.
Same shape as my vagina.
Oh,
Oh, I'm going to be quiet. I'm not supposed to talk right now.
okay.
Hey, her husband love it. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
that's all that
Call
matters.
him brick face when you
Right.
see him.
Yeah. He'd be all up in that.
Yeah,
bitch.
he be all up in there. He had to put a ring on it, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
I like my vagina to be all up in your face, not on your face.
Oh.
Hey, I love a man that know how to eat too. I need a man with an appetite. You know what I'm saying?
knew.
Hey, I'm on that one.
I'm like the rapid girl. I want to go downtown.
Right.
Say eating?
Yeah, I need a man that know how to eat. Yeah,
Yes.
that's the kitchen. That's
Exactly. Now,
the kitchen.
kitchen.
Open 24 hours.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Talk about my vagina.
7 days a week, 365. So, Ebony, do you have any kids?
I have one. My daughter's 23.
Okay. Same age as my twins.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Goofy as hell, but that's my baby.
What's she do? Damn, you got silence. Your daughter don't have a job?
I mean, she
Okay.
works. I mean, you know, she try to figure out her. You know, she doing her. That's what it is. She
Okay.
tries to figure out her life choices because, you know, I tell anybody, you know, whatever you decide you want to do, just make sure you're good at it. Enjoy it.
Okay.
You know, that's like if you're going to be a hoe, be a paid hoe. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, I want to be a call girl. I ain't no hoe. You better put me in a 5-star hotel if you're gonna get my pussy.
You heard that not
5
4.5
star,
stars.
not no.
Not 4.5.
Not Apple Vacation.
Not 4 3/4.
We talking about an ocean liner, Royal Caribbean up in there. I got platinum pussy. Okay, sure.
because it's actually silver down
My
there.
vagina's only 24.
Oh,
24/7.
damn! She said because it's silver down there. Whoa, okay, those are fighting words. Shit. All right.
I'm quick with it.
You are quick with it. Damn, you got me on that one.
Yeah.
So, how did you start this journey in comedy?
I used to be a sex worker.
Oh, what does that mean? A prostitute?
No fucking around.
A sex
Let
worker.
me quit playing.
Okay.
They be like,
Yeah,
what?
because people
What?
be.
Ebony, you was
'cause everyone knows where we are, Ebony. We don't want Berea to shut us down.
They might be a client too. No, but,
Right.
no, a funny story. I just asked God one day what was my purpose. I had got diagnosed with type 1 diabetes at the age of 36, which was weird as hell because it's a very rare disease for a black woman to actually have, especially late in life. So I was just at that point like, Lord, what is my purpose? Because now I feel like I have this ailment on me. I promise to God, I went to sleep, woke up, and I said, oh, God, you got jokes. Because he said, you need to go tell jokes. You need to be a comedian. And I'm like, are you serious? And I had went to this bar across the street I was a regular at. And
What? I'm just trying to. You said a regular. I just want to get
I'm a regular
clarified.
drinker. I'm a social drinker, so I like to drink with other people like myself.
I see. Other sex workers.
Yeah, But yeah, so he was just like, and I told him, what my dream was, and he's like, that's crazy because that actually fits you. That fits your personality because you always come in here and you always making people laugh.
Sex working?
Yes, because as soon as I'm always funny because as soon as I see a small anything, I'm laughing. You must have thought that was gonna fit that.
No.
It have to be at least 3 inches. Come on, man.
3, girl. Shit, I'm talking about a yard.
I'm talking about
up in
the
here.
tongue.
The tongue.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, let's clarify.
Right, yeah. I told you I need a head shark. I want to see what that neck game looked like. You know what I'm saying?
Shark Tank.
Right. But yeah, he matter of fact, and he turned me on to Ryan West. And he said, Eb, the dude wants to do a birthday roast here, and he asked me how much, and I told him free, but it's only one condition. And I said, what was the condition? He said, you get to tell some jokes on the stage. And I actually did.
Okay.
So,
How long ago? When was that?
5 years ago.
Okay. So we are the same. All right. 5 years ago.
Yep,
Okay.
it'd be 5 years this July that I've been a type 1 diabetic. Yes.
And a comedian. And a sex worker.
And a sex
wow,
worker.
that's a lot.
Okay.
Shit, I'm trying to get paid tonight. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I gotta put
That's
that
why she
card in
gotta
the
leave
shop.
early, shit.
Right. I gotta make sure that money get right. Okay. I don't want them talking about someone you should have been here at. Shut up. Run me my money.
Okay. Now, talk about what made you start taking comedy on the road and booking and producing shows. Or when did you start that, first of all?
Well, that was like what kind of thrown at me. People thought I was just so funny and they just loved my spirit. And they're like, you know what, you'll be a good person to host. I've never really hosted. I just usually they tell
You
me.
just hoed.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, that too. You know what I'm saying? Right here with her. You know what I'm saying? She showed me the ropes. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
She showing me the ropes.
She was
around
your
here.
madame?
Yeah.
Yes, that's my show, too. Shit.
But yeah, so it was Jack the Ripper. He's one of
Damn,
Cleveland's.
you got some names. Jack the Ripper.
Yeah, Jack the Ripper. Yeah.
What was
he
he
got
ripping?
a very nice back of the neck. So if y'all see him, let him know he got a very nice back of the neck. Okay.
Oh.
He got some nice elbows and knees.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you ain't never tell a man he has some nice knees.
No.
Hey,
What kind of
Timbuktu.
sex do you be having? Crawling?
No,
on?
it's a compliment.
I ain't got
Hold
no
on.
knees, so
I was
I
gonna
ain't
say-
never got
Oh
that
my
compliment.
God.
What is it, 9.5 weeks you crawl into the brother? I mean, why do you?
No, you just got nice knees. It's better because some men don't get a lot of compliments. So I try to compliment them on shit that's like non-sexual, like their knees and elbows, the back of their neck, you know. So if you didn't, when you got lined up real nice, I'll let you know, like the back of your neck looks nice, and then dude be like, oh, what about my face? Now you're going too far.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're doing too much.
Right.
You
She
know?
came
you
up
have
to me and
sex
told me
from
I
the-
had a little bit more beard in more hair in my beard. I was like, oh, thanks.
Yeah, I noticed. I noticed.
Appreciate
So
you.
you must like to get, you know. I mean, if you're looking at the back of the dude, so what's your favorite sexual position then?
His head between my legs.
Oh, okay.
I like this.
Okay. Not 6'9", just him doing all the work.
I mean, I don't mind the 6'9" either. You know what I'm saying? But he has to be eating. He has to be down there. You gotta be down there.
He gotta
doing
like
that.
be just like
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he's been in Cambodia and shit.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's fat down
Homeless,
here.
right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to use them lips. I like that. I want you to kiss, lick, suck.
Do it
Melissa,
all.
know your husband. He eat.
Well, we call it the 74 in our household.
The 74.
Explain that. What is the 74?
A 74 is just a little bit extra on top of the 69.
Ooh.
Oh, so.
It's a white people thing.
Oh, it's a white
I
people
just-
thing. You'll
okay.
school me on that. The 74.
They probably eating groceries. around
Right,
here.
they like
Trader Joe's.
bring in the Whole Foods.
Trader Joe's,
right?
Whole
Trader Joe's, 6'9",
Even a
and
little
Trader.
breakfast sandwiches from Starbucks, anything works.
And with the
know.
DoorDash guy in the bed with you.
You know what? They made that might be a match made in heaven.
Okay. Snacks and sex, I like it. Mm-hmm. Deliver.
I keep me some Pepsi right there on the
I
side.
don't have no Pepsi, but
When they
you
be
know,
thinking, yeah, 'cause when they
since
be
you
thinking
said
they
I
be
was
eating
old
good.
as hell, I gotta have the lube
I ain't say
right
that.
at the nightstand.
I ain't say that. You said your coochie said that. I ain't say
My
nothing like
coochie
that.
didn't say that.
Yes, you did. You said it was platinum silver down there.
It is? No, I mean I am platinum.
Oh,
My pubic
I-
hair is
if
not
I-
silver.
what I-
Platinum is like better than silver
What I
and
heard
gold.
Cece say was she said I'm 72, but my pussy's 69.
I'm not 72.
That's what she said, didn't she?
fuck?
She
Oh,
said it.
see, yeah.
No,
Oh
didn't she?
hell no! They
Play the
taking
tape,
over my
play
show.
it.
She was
I am
just
not
talking
72.
about-
Let's clarify.
no, she
that.
was
She said, I'm
72.
72
She
and my
said
pussy's
no.
69.
She
Okay.
no. She said
Timbuktu, they have been canceled. I'm going to be doing the rest of the show by myself. Okay? Because I am not
no. She
72.
said no. She said she
There's
had
men
72
watching.
men in there.
Oh,
In my
right.
pussy?
Yes.
I've been celibate for almost 6 years. How does 72 men get
you
up in
do
there?
the math.
You trying
You
to
got
say that?
kids.
Listen.
You
Yeah,
got
but
kids.
no, mine is tight,
She
baby.
fast
Oh.
as
funny
hell.
because
We know it's tight.
It's
Yeah.
not Ebony. She thinks we're math majors. We're comedians. Like,
Right.
What?
Talking about 72. You're canceled, both of you guys.
Three of them coming out of there right now.
Who's a sex worker now?
It's the Oompa Loompas.
There's three of them coming out right there.
Who's the sex worker now?
Right. That'd be funny as hell. A dude just come up out of here like, hey. I'll be like,
Like with orange hair and shit.
Right.
Like an Oompa Loompa.
I think it's odd though.
I like chocolate.
I think it's odd.
Willy
not nec-
Wonka just came out my pussy.
Not necessarily in a bad way, but like Red Line Radio, knowing they have an all-female show here, and the table's so high, so we could see the, you know,
The little man is down there.
Yeah, we gotta.
That's why we're so happy. Dave got me these special chairs so
Yeah.
my little Oompa Loompa could be right up under my chair. You know, Ebony's got a bunch of Oompa Loompas there, though.
come on. He's coming over here. I like them short. I mean, I need them at waist size. Just
She's
like
like,
waist high. Just like
Ebony's
here.
the blueberry girl from
I need- I
Willy
need that.
Wonka.
I like them like at
she,
that size.
she was swimming in it. You know, and of course, you know which character that Melissa
Here's a question
is.
for y'all ladies real quick. So now, you know, with everything that's been going on with transgender everything, even, Melissa, you can still answer this question. Now, if you was dating a person and found out there was a transgender man and you liked the person, will that be the end of it? You'd be like, nah, I don't do it.
That's
the end
it.
of
Mm-mm.
What
I
about
want
you?
all man.
Yeah.
What
I
if
get-
you found out your husband was on the down low? That's a black term for your husband fucking a man.
I think she knows that.
But I don't know. I just had
I
to
think she
explain.
knows
Some
that.
people watching might not know.
I mean, just everybody has their own personal preferences.
But what about your husband's preference?
his?
No,
preference?
your
I mean, your
preference.
preference. What if your husband came to you,
Yeah.
like the scene in the Janet Jackson movie, and told you that he had been sneaking around with a man?
I'd say you got to go with your man then. 'cause
Okay.
That's who you're happy with.
You're not going to
'Cause-
let him come over, the man come over?
No.
You're not gonna strap
You're
on.
not. You don't share.
I like my penis attached to the.
Yeah.
To the
Oh, okay.
Me
There you
too.
go. That's a
I don't
fantasy
want to
of
rent a
mine.
dick.
Now, so
I
you
would
want a
love-
transgender
no,
person?
No,
Oh.
no. I will look. I don't mind. I
What's
would
the
wanna-
fantasy then?
Peg a man. I would peg one.
What's a pegaman?
The peg. That's what they call it. That's the term.
What? When you put strap on and you fuck a man in his
Yeah,
butt?
it's called pegging.
Oh, well, you would know.
Right. I have to be up
So
on
you
top of all
pegged a
that.
man before?
No, but I would want to. That's like a fantasy of mine.
Oh, okay.
I just want to see how it is.
Now, you heard it here first. What's up in the 216?
It's called
Ebony
pegging.
Timberlake wants to peg. Okay.
Not now. I'm just.
I mean,
saying. It's in my dream.
I mean, well, the show ends at 11:30, so if you'd like to come
and if
to
you
the
owe me some
station,
money, you better pay up because I'm pegging out here. Bang, 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 like that. It's
so
like
are you going to
Why
do a
is that so
peg show?
aggressive?
Yeah, aggressive, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. Bang, bang,
Yeah.
bang.
Are we gonna
Do it gently. Bang,
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 bang? Okay. You gonna do a peg show?
Oh, well, you about to have some strippers in here in a minute.
Right, but are you gonna do a show like where you strap on and
Nah,
you're not doing that?
I'm a personal person. I like to
But-
be behind closed doors.
Oh, okay.
You got to catch me being nasty.
Really? Because I've seen you nasty ever since I met you.
See, I just
You
said,
do comedy in lingerie,
okay, all right.
right?
Yep,
Okay,
titties,
let's just
ass,
get
yeah,
real.
no.
And she started the show out saying, "I'm a comedian, not a sex worker."
Right,
I
but
mean,
I
now
know,
you talking
right?
about your personal, but everybody's
I'm a
seen you in your
Christian.
draws.
I'm a Christian.
Yeah, Christian. Yeah, you're a saint, not a sinner.
Yeah, I'm definitely a sinner. I'm definitely.
You like-
I'm working on it.
So talk about the lingerie shows and what made you do that concept on.
It was a female comedian named Jess Ness. I might be messing up her name, but I think she's out of Chicago.
Okay.
And I said that'd be something completely different to bring to the Cleveland comedy scene. Cause some people are like, oh yeah, imagine everybody naked. No, let's just see if we could do this in our lingerie. I talk shit in anything.
Okay.
Robe, do rag,
Naked.
everything. I'm talking
Satin
trash.
cap.
Mm-hmm. But
So
it was,
were you comfortable? What did the audience? Did anybody try to get with you?
you had women in the audience that came out in their lingerie. You had a couple of dudes that came out in their I don't know if they call men lingerie.
Well, it could be a smoking jacket.
they're Hugh Hefner wear.
Yeah, they came out. Everybody had fun. It was so much fun. We actually did 2 lingerie comedy shows.
Okay.
So it was definitely nice. Timbuktu was bullshitting because he didn't want to get naked.
What
He
you mean?
usually
I
gets
definitely got
naked.
naked.
Oh,
What are
you
you
did?
talking about?
You ain't
Right.
get naked.
I did get naked.
You took your shirt off.
Absolutely.
He always
Okay.
takes his shirt off. He
Okay.
a hoe too.
Oh, we know he doing. He'll let anybody touch on him.
He loves people touching. I remember when I was auditioning for Spike Lee's show, Ulysses got on top of him on the floor.
Yeah, he a freak. You could tell
Yeah,
he a
he's
freak.
definitely a
I could
freak.
tell by his beard, because he got like
Because it's split in the middle.
Yeah.
Like most
right
people have
there.
their beard all the way across.
Yeah.
Timbuktu got a little.
I told
a
him he wasn't
little
eating coochie
opening.
right. He wasn't eating coochie.
No,
right.
see, I eat the coochie like solemn style. You got to go side to side and shit. you know?
Oh, okay.
Oh, like that. Oh,
So
he doing.
why is the middle got to be clear?
It's
No,
just,
you
just
should
how
be
it
like,
happens. You know, I make sure the whole pussy get love. You know.
Okay. All right.
Oh, in the hole.
Oh, I can make sure the whole
Do you
pussy
do the
get
tossed
love.
salad?
That's a little more
Okay.
like we gotta be a little
You
further
need some
down.
white-
you
Y'all
know
gotta
what
have
I mean?
kids together.
Right.
Close enough. Close enough.
Do you do the tossed salad, Ebony?
No.
Okay. How about you? No. Okay. Your
I
brother.
don't know. I gotta
your-
think about that.
Your husband doesn't get down like that.
I might have. I don't know.
You don't know. You don't know what your butthole feels like.
Oh, somebody tossed.
That's
mine.
a tossed
Oh, yeah,
salad.
No, yeah, he definitely tossed mine. It's
Oh, damn.
I
Will you put blue cheese on it? What's your favorite dressing? French?
Ooh, his tongue. That's all I need on there. That's all I need. Just put
Okay.
all of. Ooh.
Jeez.
Damn, Ebony got. Look at her. Look, she won't even be able to
Yeah,
finish the
you know,
show.
before we went on the air, you were talking about the Olive Garden salad. I thought it was really a salad. but
Right.
now I know what you guys were talking about.
Yeah, wow.
Now I know.
Look at her. She got all. I thought you were saved.
I am. I'm saving it for him. Hold on. Ooh, this
Oh.
them
You guys were
groceries.
talking
Now,
about.
she
you
likes
guys
the
were talking
tossed
about that
salad.
bottomless salad, that all-you-could-eat salad. Now I know.
Yeah.
I
Oh
really was
yeah, that's
thinking
all you
Olive
can
Garden.
eat. I'm sorry, y'all. We up here. We went off on a DB. I'm sorry. See,
All right.
I mean, see,
we're
what you-
gonna.
I'm sorry.
No, we're gonna go back to get back to serious because we don't want people to think this is a sex show, even though it's from 9:30 to 11:30. So hopefully your kids are in the bed. But Melissa,
Yes.
what is your relationship with your mom? Tell us a little bit about your mom.
Yeah, I still have my mom. My mom and I are opposites. My mother would never do or say any of the things I do. She's very reserved,
Okay, you grew up Catholic,
yes.
right? Okay.
very
Oh, them the biggest freaks.
very strict.
Well, especially the Pope.
Yeah, but she supports me.
Were you an
She
altar
loves-
girl?
She, well, no.
They didn't let girls do that. They only like the
I'm just
boys. do that.
kidding. All right.
So yeah,
So has she seen your comedy?
little bits maybe online, little
Okay.
clips. I've tried to show her the PG type stuff.
Okay.
How
Does
old is
she
your
know
mama?
you talk about your vagina?
This is definitely not PG.
Does she know that you talk about your vagina on
I'm
stage?
sure everyone from here to the 216 to the 440 to the 419
To the 330 to the 769 to the.
I don't think there's
I
one
walked
person
in and she was taking pictures of her
her
vagina,
vagina.
standing there. Oh, what the?
Standing up.
I thought they was joking, but she
No.
she
I
really.
haven't posted them yet though.
She
so.
loves her vagina.
Ooh.
Gotta do
You
some-
die? You ever dyed it?
No.
You know they got dye for that, where you could dye
Yes.
it and run.
Do
You know
you
what I'm
dye
saying?
yours?
I'm too scared. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
I'm
You
too
think it might
scared.
not come back to the gray that it is right now?
I got salt and pepper. I'm salt and pepper.
Oh,
Okay, I'm
well,
a salt
see,
and pepper.
My
person.
hair is blonde down
It's
there.
blind.
Yes, it is. It gets the sun changes the color. You know.
Depending on which man you messing with. I'm sorry, Melissa. How you
But back
doing?
to
Yes,
Melissa.
yeah,
So you do
yes.
comedy, and your
Yes.
mom and you are opposites.
that's right.
How old is your mom?
My mom is 72.
Oh,
Okay.
she young.
And she's very young. She has no wrinkles. She has
Wow.
no, like, her skin is so smooth and everything. And
She's
she
still
just-
married.
She's, yes.
Oh,
they're
your
still-
parents are still
Yes,
married.
there's, yep.
Oh wow.
They still fuck.
Was she his first? Were they virgins together?
No, that's her, it was her second husband.
Oh, her second husband or her second?
So yeah, husband, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. And,
But she has children, so there's
Yes.
something going on.
you're right.
Your mama know what it is.
She just private with it.
Yes.
Okay.
Have you ever asked your mama like mine how often you used to throw it back?
Never.
You ever asked your
we've
mama like
never
mine?
had
You
that.
gonna throw it
Never talked about
back?
that.
I'm sorry, do I look like a Kardashian?
A little bit.
I'm just saying.
You look like Chloe
Yeah.
before she did all the plastic
You gotta
surgery.
ask your mama. You gotta ask. her.
I couldn't ask my mother because my mom, she said she didn't even like sex, and she told me if a man ever put his dick in his mouth, in her mouth, she'd cut it off and put it in a hot dog bun and make him eat it.
oh.
That's some Mary Bullockism for you right there.
What? What?
Yeah, my mother is definitely. She was with my dad until he took his last breath. And I don't know how much sex they had. She probably only had it once to get me, because my sister is from a previous marriage. My poor dad, poor thing. That's why he golfed, so he could take his frustrations out on that golf ball.
That was the only place he was getting his strokes. Huh?
There you go.
Good one, Tim. Good one.
Boy.
Exactly. Now, Melissa, how long
Yes.
have you been doing comedy?
I've been doing comedy for quite a while. It started back in 2015, but I was very on again, off again. So I really haven't done it. Like, I really started after the pandemic is when I really went.
When you
full
went
steam
hard with it?
Yeah, because before that, I don't know how serious I was. I was trying, it just wasn't working, and
But your career started in acting, I believe,
right,
correct?
right.
Okay, tell us
my
about
career
that.
started right here in radio, not here at this radio station, but my career started in radio.
Okay.
At the University of Akron, I was on air.
You were the air jockey.
Yeah.
Did you
and
ride it?
I did. And but
knew
then
she was
I went
afraid.
from there. I went from there to do more radio, and then film and television, and
Mm-hmm.
then I eventually got into writing comedy scripts and doing just like SNL type sketches and stuff like that.
You mean
And
S&M?
then- Yeah, SNL. SNL.
That's right here. I don't know what I
And,
just walked into.
But I always, but no matter what, but every
I
show
saw that picture you showed me of your husband
But,
and that whole dominatrix thing.
Yeah, you were supposed to post that, by the
Oh,
way.
sorry, damn. Her husband be wearing a collar and shit. She told me I said, do you have any pets? She was like, no, this is my husband's collar. I was like, oh.
I don't don't know. That might be fun.
Yeah, I'd like to do that. I like to be the boss.
Okay. I can see you. Come here, boy.
Come here, boy.
That's
Heel,
why they,
heel.
That's
Yeah.
I said something. Tell me y'all wouldn't be that soft. It'll be
No,
get your ass.
Get
over.
your
well,
ass
you know, that's
over
why
here.
they call it pet,
my-
pet Supplies Plus.
Okay.
I'm more into Pet Smart because I want, I give you little Scooby snacks when you do a good trick.
I told you they was fast. They real fast. I gotta go get an SCD.
Hey, you gotta get an STD.
I gotta get one after I leave here. This ain't so nasty.
I'm about to go ask my mom about the birds and bees after this show.
Right.
Shoot.
My.
Well, you started
Ma,
it
how
talking
many
about
times you
you
throw
want,
it back?
Right.
Right. That
Right.
was-
You
yeah.
started it talking about you wanted to strap on.
Oh, see.
That's
look,
a
it's
fantasy.
lot of stuff
My
going on.
fantasy
But
is
no,
walking a
you
man
know
around
what?
with a leash.
See, my thing is, I know some people out here that's into that type of stuff. And there ain't nothing wrong with you want to be a little kink in your relationship. Ain't nothing wrong
Oh,
with a little
shoot.
kink.
Look at R. Kelly.
Oh, you know he about to come home. You know he coming home, right?
Oh, really?
Yep.
To your home?
Hell no.
What home is he coming to?
No, they releasing him from prison.
Really, when?
Shit, I don't know, but they did say
He gonna go half on a baby when he gets out?
hell no. So why he could touch him? Nope.
Right.
Nope.
They gonna make him take, what's that stuff they used to give you, saltpeter, to take away your sexual urges or something?
I never heard somebody else use that term.
Saltpeter, back in the 80s when you went to college, they said that the food had saltpeter in it. You know about saltpeter? Oh, damn. Now you
No,
gonna
but they
make
said
it-
that usually they do that in prison.
But
keep the
somebody
men
told
from
me it
doing
was
it to each
illegal.
other.
They can't give that to people anymore.
That was giving that people. That was because the dude I was dating was saying they used to give it back out in the day.
Oh, you dated a dude that had been in prison? Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Did you go behind bars and visit him on Congo?
Oh no, I met him after. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
After he was.
So you weren't one of those
hoes
hoes that went to the prison and went in the little room?
Hell no.
They call those conjugal
Yeah.
visits.
I don't work well in small spaces.
Oh, okay.
I-
What about being strip searched? Do you have any fantasies? Like, when the strippers come, which one would you be drawn to? You got to think. We have a silence.
Which one? Whoever.
Like, I mean, is there a uniform? Like, some people like men in uniforms.
Yeah, work clothes. Yeah.
Work clothes.
Shit.
You mean like construction workers?
Hell yeah.
What kind of work
Car
clothes?
mechanic. I need a
A
mechanic.
mechanic.
Shit, a home improvement man, a carpenter. I need all that.
She said he
Anything
can
that know how
come
to-
in Subway.
Right. Subway.
Nah, fuck that. I do Popeyes. You know what I'm saying? I like Popeyes. You know what I'm saying? You got one of them uniforms on. I might be your best friend. Like, hey, baby, how you doing?
Hey, baby, you
brought me
got
them
some
strips.
bread, beans,
I got
and
some
rice?
sweet heat sauce in the car.
Got some sweet tea for you, baby.
Thanks for tuning in to Red Line After Dark.
What's up in the 216 with the sex worker and the vajayjay girl? I'm just prude.
But you know what? I like that in you, Melissa, because, a lot of people will sit up here and say, about as far as women, comedians, this is all y'all could really talk about. Like, no, we could talk about your small dicks, but we're not going to do that.
We're not going
right.
to do
Oh, we're
that.
not going to do that.
We
Because
could,
we don't
but
have time
we
for
can't.
this.
Right.
We got this to be
Yeah,
worried about.
yeah.
Talking about foot long, 12
yeah,
inches.
But I do appreciate you, Melissa, because that's you. That's
Yeah,
your style.
that's who you are.
That's who
And
you are.
everybody needs to have a certain image, and we like that your vagina is your image.
Yeah, I talked about small dicks for years. So.
So your set is based around small dicks?
I did. I used to do it. Yeah. Yeah.
Did you
especially-
have like a special person in mind when you started that?
You can have a big dick, and I'll still say you had a small one. So. it make a
Oh,
difference.
okay. So you just
Oh
basically.
yeah, when my thing get the beeping, I tell people like, "Oh, I'm sorry, that's my small dick detector." Hey Otis,
I've
hey,
never
hey,
been-
Otis on TV. Otis, look at you on
Otis.
TV, Otis. You lighting up?
Damn,
for
Otis.
There you go, Otis.
You just called Otis out.
Yeah, I just called.
He got a little pee-pee?
Yes, he did. See how small it is?
Listen. Size is a relative term unless you're 5 inches.
I don't
or
give a
smaller.
shit. Low that tongue fat and stiff. I'm cool.
Well, see, I'm sorry. I like it all. And that's why I have never dated. And I hope that this isn't really offensive to anybody. But I think Asian people have the most beautiful hair. And they're attracted to me. They're on my Facebook dating. But I'm always scared that they're going to have little rice sticks. I mean, You know, I mean, I am because the chopsticks. You know, I mean, I don't know.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
I mean, have you
I
slept
might
with
want
an
to
Asian
run for
man?
politics one day. I ain't
No,
gonna
no,
lie, but
Ebony
it's-
Timberlake. Have you ever slept with an Asian guy?
No, that wasn't even like. I'm too tall.
Can't put
Oh,
it in
yeah.
he can't put it in your rice cooker.
No, I'm too tall.
How about your rice patty?
I don't know. What do you see with that tongue? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
What about
'cause
the chopsticks?
the chopsticks? Yeah. Put some soy sauce on it. Sure. You better put some soy sauce on that thing, honey.
Now let me ask y'all this question: how do y'all feel about? Because I've been seeing this in the news a lot, and people have been talking about it. I don't really care. Transgender children.
What is with you in this transgender
Man,
thing?
it keep popping
Is-
up on my damn phone.
Well, I'm really starting to worry because
I like being a girl. I like it.
Okay,
I
you
got-
sure you
and
ain't got
somebody else-
nothing down there?
No, I got stretch marks to prove me. I'm a girl. I'm definitely a girl.
Men have stretch marks.
Oh yeah, they do on their
It,
titties.
and
on
sometimes
their
on the arms when they start. Oh! Look at Timbuktu. All right, see,
Yeah. See?
I can't see them.
I
can't
don't see.
them.
He doesn't have many stretch marks.
Here they go.
Yeah, it's hard to see on light skinned men.
I'm a little smooth.
Yeah,
You're a little smooth.
I'm light skinned.
Yeah, somehow. Somebody asked me
See,
that.
we should have sat differently so we could be like the Oreo cookie.
Oh yeah.
Put the white girl in the middle.
Yeah, exactly. But it's all good.
That's okay. That is okay.
How about men of different races? How do you feel about that? Other than Asian.
I've tried dating outside my culture a few
Okay.
times.
Culture or race?
I say culture because my aunt would say there's only one race and it's the human race.
Okay.
Okay, I just
Go
say the
go,
culture.
auntie.
Yeah, that's how I roll.
All right. So, out of your culture, what culture was this person from?
The Caucasian.
The Caucasian. The Caucasians. Hey, Melissa,
say
you're now a
conjugal?
Caucasian.
Did she say conjugal?
She said a Caucasian.
From the mountain of Caucasus.
She said the Caucasians. What is that, a
The
mix?
Caucasian.
Is that a mix of
She
a
said-
cicada and a
She
white
said,
man?
she said the
Cauca-
Caucasian for the occasion.
No, but she's right. She's like the Caucasians. It's Caucasian.
Caucasian.
All right. So was he holding? How did you meet?
I dated 3 of them.
Oh, okay. At the same time?
No.
Oh, okay. How did you meet?
One I used to work with. It didn't work out too
You're a
well
work
because
hoe.
he was. Yeah, you're right. Only problem was his family was. They was definitely racist.
Oh, you went over there and they had the KKK
I
waiting.
couldn't. No, he would. It would have destroyed his family if he would have seen him with a black woman.
Oh, wow.
Then the second one, I don't know. I think he was like he had some issues going on. He was a real thug. He was a real thug.
A white, like Vanilla Ice.
Yeah, he was a real thug. Like a motorcycle gang.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord, that's scary. Did you
sorry.
ride on the back of his Harley?
No.
But he rode on the back of yours?
And then the very last one.
Excuse me, I asked you a question.
what was it?
Did he ride on the back of your Harley?
Nope.
Okay. Okay.
And the other one?
And the third one?
Now he was a nice size. He a nice size.
Okay.
He a
He
nice
is.
size.
You said that
Yeah,
as though
nice.
it's
He-
still going on.
No. He a
A lot
nice.
of white guys, though, I noticed they'll be shorter and they like taller women. Were they shorter or?
She had to think. I mean, how
Well-
tall are you, Ebony?
I'm 5'8".
Okay.
The one guy, I'm not gonna say his name, but I'm gonna just say because I just don't want nobody getting confused with who,
Right.
We're gonna go. We just gonna call him Big D.
Big D.
we're gonna call him
But
Big D.
of all names for you to pick, she
him
picks
Big
Big D. I'm sure he
call him
knows who
Big
he
D.
is if he's listening.
He's probably not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no clue.
And you
know what
met
I'm saying?
him. So one you met at work, the middle dude, the Harley dude. Where'd you meet him at biker night at the wing place? Or?
No, online dating.
Oh,
You know, unfortunately, I did not get the chance to be all ringed up and booed up. So,
okay. So you haven't been married yet?
uh,
Uh-oh. That's a trick question too.
according to the state of Ohio, one time.
Oh, okay.
But it was very
CIA, if you're listening.
short. Very short. It was very
They
short.
are. They are.
She's like, according to the state of Ohio,
Them court
let me get that
documents,
Bible out.
I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm
The
saying?
IRS is outside.
But no, I've tried and they just didn't work. You know.
So the cultures didn't mesh, or it was,
Well, with he was an older gentleman.
Okay.
And it was just like we had to sneak around, and I don't
Oh,
like to
yeah,
sneak.
no.
I don't want to sneak. And then I forgot it's a fourth one. I was
Damn.
trying. I was
She
trying.
just-
I mean, he
Lord,
wasn't
let me
regular
write
white.
this
He was like
down.
it was like an Italian white, and then you had
Well-
like a Irish white.
Oh, so,
Then
but
you had,
basically
like,
you're just a hoe.
Right.
Okay.
Hey,
But
shit,
that's good.
hey,
It's
you,
all
I can't.
right.
You can't just date just one kind of white guy.
No, you
date-
got to try it all.
You gotta try it. You know what I'm saying? Because you got French vanilla.
You
You
got-
got
You got vanilla.
Oh, yeah.
You got vanilla bean.
you know what I'm saying? You got
Then now they make. I noticed when I was at one of the stores, they have a mix.
Oh, the vanilla
with
swirl.
No,
Right?
it's
Or-
got the vanilla
Yeah.
bean and the regular vanilla
Yeah.
in the same ice cream.
yeah.
okay, like
See,
ooh.
yeah, I was
So,
like,
see,
oh,
I be trying. The only thing I haven't had was an Asian,
yeah, I haven't
a
either.
South Pacificer.
South Pacific. Oh, South Pacific. Oh, The Rock, if you're listening. He's a Samoan.
I ain't had one of them either.
I want one of them. Woo.
What about you, Melissa? Before you got married?
Yeah, I dated when I really didn't date until I was like 18.
Okay.
And then I met my husband when I was like 22. So I didn't have
Did you
much
date
time.
outside your race?
I did.
You had
Oh.
black.
There was I don't know what country, but like Indian, so I'm not sure if he was,
Like not the kind that banned the Indian tribe name,
No,
the Guardians.
right, not
The
right.
Indian, like from India.
Right, India.
Okay, we
And
just want
then-
to clarify.
and
No TPs or
That
anything.
didn't. I mean, it was like one date, maybe two. There was no connection.
Okay.
there.
Okay.
How did y'all get on a date in the first place with no connection?
He asked me out
From
and-
college?
right? Because
Okay.
he was one of the like grad professors. Or
Oh,
whatever
he
they're
was.
called,
Oh,
assistant
was he?
professor, something
Oh,
like that.
so you were fucking your professor.
Well, no, he wasn't mine.
Oh.
I worked in an office on campus. Where he would,
This is
She was
getting
fucking.
deep.
It was for one of her
She was
friends.
fucking somebody at college.
Right, it was one
But
for
yeah,
one of her
but
friends.
and then I dated an Italian, guy. I almost said Italian white guy. She's rubbing off on me.
Right, exactly. Right, guys.
Like, he had to speak for the woman and do all
Right,
this
and the
kind of-
Godfather
that's
was
not me.
when you went to
That-
the house, you had to kiss his
right,
dad's
yeah,
ring
I'm
and
just
shit.
like, this
Yeah.
isn't for me.
Okay,
you
so
know?
what made it for your husband? So what was it for you to say, okay, I will definitely suck his dick for the rest of my life?
Well, right.
But
so
she's not.
that saying though.
Is he older?
No, he's younger, a little couple years younger. But
Okay.
that saying like, love at first sight. You just know when you know all that is what happened.
okay.
So just like the minute I saw him,
Wow.
like I didn't know
Got
he was
wet
the
and
one,
creamy?
but I was like,
That's how I was
and,
with my ex-husband, though.
yeah, yeah.
He didn't drink, he didn't smoke, and his body. If you're listening, I'll
She's
be done at
still loose for you.
11:30.
She's still loose for
Yeah,
you.
woo,
Let
honey.
me see a picture.
Of my ex-husband?
Yeah.
Timbuktu has my phone, but I'll show you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I said I would never date a bald guy, but I met my ex-husband at the Mirage.
Oh.
Yeah. And he thought I was from New York because I'm really into sports.
Yeah.
And he was like, are you? I said, no, I'm from Shaker Heights, Ohio. But I have a very high sports IQ. And we danced what my friends call, it was Memorial Weekend. And it was raining and cold. And I didn't want to go, but my cousin, all of her friends were in from University of Cincinnati. So I was like, ugh. And I bought this outfit, but it was an outfit for nice weather. But I wore that sucker
Oh,
anyway.
she was looking straight sluttish. That's what she
You
said.
know.
She was like, it's cold, but I'm still, ooh.
But I'm showing these legs.
cute, though.
You know, people don't know. But the slutty part was his name is Brian, and I didn't know I was going to meet anybody. But I had this screw buddy, you know, friends with benefits, and his name was Brian. We would meet at the club, and then. You know, and
I told you. I told you.
we would
I
go-
learned. I'm learning from the best around here.
I
I
would
understand
dance-
this.
wait,
I'm
would
learning
da-
from the best.
Seriously, like we would meet, Brian, he's married now, so I won't say his last name, but he lived in Cleveland Heights, and so you guys figure it out. But you know, they used to back in the '80s. We would meet at the club, and then we would leave together. So I ended up meeting my ex-husband at the club. So get this. So when it was time for me and the other Brian to make our exit, now this is how smooth I am.
Well, I told you, watch this. She
Now
she
you
gonna
know
school you. She
I'm a
gonna-
businesswoman because
Here
as you
goes.
know, I worked for
So
Al.
She did
Girls
2 for
is
1.
playing
Yeah,
too.
No,
yeah.
wait. I worked for Al Lerner for 8 years, never missed a day, never late. Okay. I am a corporate trainer. So what I did, Brian was on the dance floor dancing with some drunk chick, and I wanted to say goodbye, and I wanted to see him again. So I was like, how can I? So I took, you know, how your deposit slips back in the day when we wrote checks, mine always had my phone number because, you know, every time you go, they want your phone number.
Right, right.
So I took a deposit slip out of my purse and went to the dance floor and slid
You know
it.
she old as fuck. When she
Wait,
said
a deposit slip
from
girl.
a checkbook.
Exactly. Shut up, bitch.
These are dating tips for
Right.
40 years
Well,
ago.
you could use your ATM card and give them your code. Shit, let them take all your money. But I just wanted him to have my number. Now I could slide my business card. But I slid. He was dancing with this drunk girl, and I slid my deposit slip with his number. Went home with the other Brian and took care of some business.
Oh, she was multitasking.
It was
Okay.
Memorial weekend. My ex-husband called me for the picnic the next day.
Oh.
You know what, Tim?
But it was like that. And see, I was my husband's first love. My mother-in-law was scared of, both of my in-laws are deceased. My mother-in-law had diabetes, successful kidney transplant, but diabetes killed her, unfortunately. But so they had never ridden on planes. So I was his first love. I took him, we went to Chicago. We were engaged. So I took him on his first plane. Girl went to and asked the stewardess to give him his wings. Baby, okay. Okay. So I taught him how to dress. My mother talks about it to this day. He had these, you know, those Huarache shoes. He had turnover shoes, and he wore the same outfit. Matter of fact, he came to my college graduation with my mom, picked her up. And I remember one time his car, remember those Pontiac J6000s or whatever? Caught on fire in our circular drive on Shaker Boulevard. We had to put the fire out with some snow, okay? But he grew up in Shaker, just, you know, the other part. I grew up in Deep Shaker. But I loved him. I married into a family of steel workers, you know, hard-working men, you know. He had those 3 days on, 4 days off, 12-hour shifts.
Oh, I bet it was
You
12
know.
hours.
Yeah, that's why she got twins.
That's right.
Yeah.
'Cause he was like bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, well, we role played to get the twins. He showed up at our door dressed as a stripper. No, as a massage therapist. He had his massage
He was
table.
massaging.
Yeah, he was. That's right. That's it. What about you? Your first intimacy with your husband?
I don't remember because there were so many times, but
Well,
What?
damn.
on the beginning.
You don't remember your first? Like,
No, I don't.
well, where were you?
I don't remember.
They
Well,
were
damn.
doing it a
I
lot.
don't remember.
lot.
That was
I
some
really
So
don't.
you just took your clothes off the first time you saw him, or
No, because he had a girlfriend.
right?
So-
He had a girlfriend. Did you hear that?
Hold on, what?
So yeah,
Oh.
So you was a side chick.
no,
He left his girlfriend to be with you.
No, no,
damn,
no.
I'm
she
getting
was,
it all
exactly.
messed up.
So
she was a
Tell us
side chick.
exactly.
Melissa.
Everyone's
hold
listening
on.
now, Melissa.
Hold on, hold on. How you say all that? Logic.
Lodgden?
Logston.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
She is a cleanup woman.
Right.
Melissa's the cleanup woman.
So how'd you get the ring? Huh?
So the
I'm the
ring took a
cleanup
long
woman.
time to get.
But
Yeah,
the-
the ring took a long time. The ring took
Longer than all the
no,
times
ring
that you
took-
guys had sex?
Well, the ring took a year or so longer than what I wanted. Year or two, probably 2 years longer than what I wanted.
Okay.
But you know,
How'd you get him away from the girlfriend?
I didn't have to do anything. Another guy did that.
Hold on, what?
So, I am
Oh, okay.
talk about gender fluidity. So another guy took him away from his girl. I'm
Okay.
confused. Are you confused?
Okay, hold on. The guy came for the girl.
Oh, and so then you slid right in?
Yeah.
Oh.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, that's so
Unknowingly,
sad
yeah.
that she left you like that. I'm here for you.
Right. That's what she did.
Right. Is that what you did?
That's what she did.
Brought him little.
What's your husband's name?
So my husband's name is Wade. His nickname is
Wade.
Little Wade, but
Little Wade.
It's,
Little Wade.
it's one of those opposite things where you call
Because that's a
somebody,
black
you know,
name.
Well, his favorite rapper, one of his favorite rappers, Little Wayne.
No, but
is
I
how
mean
it-
Wade.
Oh yeah,
is
it's
like-
actually Southern in his family.
Oh, okay.
So that's
Oh,
yeah,
he's a Southern boy. From where?
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Yeah, he looked like he had a Kentucky.
Oh, okay.
Kentucky
The
motherfucker.
do they have horses and stuff?
Oh yeah. That's where the Kentucky Derby is.
I know
And
where
it's
the
this
I know
weekend.
all
You know,
about. Yes,
right.
I know.
Yes.
I know.
So hold on,
Are
let's
you?
get back to let's
I
get
wanna-
back because I'm confused. I need to
Yeah.
understand something.
Yeah.
So she was dating.
You
no,
was-
he was dating somebody else.
Right.
So then another guy
And-
came and got the girl,
Right.
and then how did you slide in?
And then I didn't really know that he was available, and then but I found out. So then and then
This
he
is at
asked me
University of
out.
Akron.
No.
He asked you out. Okay.
Okay.
Was
So
you
then-
throwing hints? Was you throwing a cooch?
No, actually, we were in the paint aisle at Kmart, and
Girl, what? Where?
Hold on,
in
you got what?
Lorraine?
So
the
the-
paint
She was with the
aisle.
latex.
Yeah.
it's
Was
a
it
really-
Bear or Sherwin Williams?
It's a really long story.
Okay, well, we'll just move on.
But y'all basically y'all end up.
But
my
Oprah said
point
that's where
is-
you meet a
but
guy.
My point is, when it's meant to be and it's going to happen,
It
that's what
happens.
happens.
So
And
maybe we
and
should get some
and
more paint,
Here's the
Ebony.
thing: we did not meet, online. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and the problem is, I see all my, and it might get off topic a little bit, but I see a lot of my friends not finding the right person. What
Mm-hmm.
they're doing is they're going online. And they're just picking the same people.
The same
I only date
kind
black
of
guys.
person.
I only date white guys. I
No,
only date
it's-
white guys with blonde hair.
no.
They're picking
No,
that.
I got you.
That person. and
When
it's not
God
working.
has someone that is meant
And
for you, He will come.
My husband's white, blonde hair, blue eyes. I always wanted to marry a guy with dark hair and dark eyes. I always
Yeah,
like
it
guys
does-
with
when you
dark
love
brown
someone.
hair.
I never wanted to marry a
You know,
bald guy, but hey.
I always loved white men with dark hair and dark eyes. I married a guy with blonde hair and blue eyes.
Okay.
So you can't.
What about
whoever-
you? Do you have a
know,
type? Now, why are you all leaning like a pimp? She all.
Because I'm trying
got
to
the-
make sure I'm engaged.
Are you engaged?
You know, I want to be engaged
Here, you
with
could
you
have my
ladies.
ring and be engaged. You want me to marry you?
But my type would be I love dark skin.
I knew you were gonna say that, like Idris Elba or.
Ooh yeah, like
girl.
that.
Woo.
Thick with it too.
I wanted him to be.
I'm about to
James
put
Bond.
I'm about to put my mouth on this mic.
Damn.
Ooh,
Oh,
I was
Lord.
about to. Ooh, I had a relapse.
Okay, Dave.
How was you gonna do it now?
Do we have some wipes?
Ooh. But no, I mean,
I like them both.
I don't really care as long as they treating me good and.
Do you have a body
and-
type?
No, but women like men who treat them terrible. That's what I see.
Oh,
with
no.
all the
that
girls
bad-
I like
today.
men that know how to
No.
eat cooch.
Well,
he
that's-
got to eat the kitchen. He got to. That's.
I thought the kitchen was back here with the
Okay, well,
nappy
shit.
party
That's the
hair.
kitchen right there. That's the hot and ready.
Oh,
That's a restaurant. That's whatever you want to call it.
Oh,
It's-
so you call it the kitchen?
I call it the kitchen.
Oh, okay.
It's hungry
Ex in the
babies.
kitchen over by the stove.
Right. You call that the buffet. All you can eat.
Oh,
Okay.
You like Golden Corral? Okay.
All you can eat. Mm.
All right.
Now,
You
you
heard
know-
it here first on What's Up in the 216.
I love you.
You know?
Yeah, I love her because she.
You don't love me?
No. She's a
Damn.
different type of freak. Okay, she's definitely a different type of freak.
Well, what kind of-
Okay, she
what
a
type
modest
of-
freak. Okay,
So what are you trying to say?
you.
I've been celibate for almost 6 years. How could I be a different
But
kind
you've
of
been a hoe for how long?
Dang. But you know, I was never a hoe. I always had a boyfriend.
According to her, the woman who was up here
Who's
sliding
she trying to
numbers
convince, though?
and
Well,
people's
no, but
pockets.
I mean, that was when I, when I was single.
Who's she trying
But
to
no,
convince?
we were
Ebony?
we were always, me and the dude that met at the place, we did that for years. You know, we did that for years. He lived, in the little Cleveland Heights around Monticello and those nice homes over there.
bougie.
You can tell she fast. She got little titties out. Yeah, you can tell Melissa's
They ain't
modest.
little.
But not-
They-
look,
these-
she stay
I
covered
went
up.
down-
This one right here always take,
Oh, girl.
for her to be sitting
Did
up
you-
here
you
talking
should've
about
seen
her
her
cooch.
at my birthday
I
party.
wasn't there.
Melissa had her belly out.
she's okay.
Yeah,
She picks when she want to be fast.
Yeah.
This is her Catwoman suit. Her husband, it's a role play. Do you see she has on all black? She's gonna come into the house, pretend like she's a burglar tonight. That's what she has on.
That's why
Seriously.
champagne bottles pop in my hand without
Yes.
me having
Yes,
to.
exactly.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
I've never seen that. She's gonna be. That's how she's coming in tonight. You're obviously coming in with the hoodie. What?
Man, because I had to hit both my gigs tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So that's how you. Is that what's your lingerie or romantic type you wear? How do you?
I'll be
dress?
trying. I'll try to buy some lingerie, but it don't never stay on. Once I'm in the room, it
You
comes
take it off or he does?
Oh, both.
Oh,
You know, he be like, "Why you got the shit on?" You get to ripping it all off. I'd be like, "Hold up,
Hold
slow
down.
down for a minute."
No, see,
Calm
I like it
down.
slow
Yeah.
and easy.
Like, this is Michael Kors. Calm down. You know?
Baby, he,
See, I wear it when the night that Cameron and Chandler were conceived, I had on lingerie and a thong. And see, I used to always have rose petals going to the bedroom,
Told you.
whipped cream.
She a romantic
Well, it's
freak.
time-
Yes, I am. I love.
All right, so if there's
My
any dudes out
mother-in-law
there,
would call to find out when the
I'm
baby
gonna tell y'all
was
right
being
now how
born.
y'all want to knock CC off. Okay, she gonna want
She'll
y'all
be
to be.
available at 11:30 tonight.
No, you got to have some money first of all.
I knew it. I told you. She
My
ain't.
ex-husband, I didn't want for nothing.
Again, I told you. Your money better be right.
What's that City Girl song, Timbuktu, that I like?
I forgot, but that was.
Hair, nails, whatever. What happened to our screen?
I don't know, but I
Yeah,
Technical-
I'm looking
okay.
for the. No, I was
Oh,
looking-
you were looking for the song.
I just know that if
Tell
you
him-
gonna
tell
date,
him, Ebony.
if you gonna date CC, you got to be tall, strong, financially okay. And
Okay.
okay. Oh, you gotta be
I'm talking
financially
about
okay.
millionaire or billionaire status, not okay.
Okay, now I'm gonna
Okay
tell you right
is
now.
somebody that.
Don't step on her toes. Don't ask her to be reaching up for nothing.
Oh, no.
Do not. She don't twerk.
I don't
Okay.
do housework. I cook, but I do not clean.
You could.
Hell yeah, my mom's from Birmingham, girl. I can clean some chitlins. I eat pig's feet. Girl, cornbread, hog maws.
Oh, she gonna put
Girl,
y'all
you
in
got
there.
me
She
messed
gonna get
up.
that high blood pressure. Look.
Honey,
That's
I
that
have
high
low blood pressure, so we'll just even it out.
Okay.
I can do salmon and Caesar salad,
Okay.
you know, but you got to have some dinero. I like to travel on a whim. I don't need you to say, "Oh, baby, I got to save up to take you to Youngstown." You know,
We got two men in here. They probably like, oh my god.
no, I want to go to
Hold on.
Greece.
Sorry, what's your name?
And
Anthony. How you doing, Anthony? You got a very nice back of the neck, Anthony. I just want to throw that out there. Okay?
I like younger guys too.
It's okay, Anthony. I'll protect
I'm
you.
a
Just-
cougar.
Hey,
I like
little young
younger,
boys.
rich
Hey,
girls,
yeah,
guys.
if you gonna be young, make sure your money long.
That's right.
Okay. Cause you know what I'm saying. She gonna act like your mama. They gonna be thinking, but she gonna put it on you. She gonna be like,
I like
bang,
to be taken
bang,
care
bang.
of.
Yeah.
Who don't?
No, but I mean, I really like.
I like to be.
I like to be on a yacht in first class. That's how my dad treated my mother. We flew
All I
first
know
class.
is when CC is around her rich ass boyfriend, I'm gonna slide in.
You can slide in,
Like,
baby.
where your friends at?
We
Where
doing
them
girl-
friends
Yeah,
at?
we doing a girls trip on my yacht. I'd be like, honey, we'll be back. I'm talking about Greece and Italy and Paris Fashion Week. I ain't playing.
And
I
I wish,
married
and
for
I wish,
love the first time.
I wish a young girl would try me. I'd be like, baby girl, baby girl, do you want to see your 25th birthday?
Okay.
Do you want to see it?
I carry y'all bags, on the trip.
Oh,
You
nice,
can come.
yeah.
I mean, the more the merrier.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a yacht. I ain't talking about no
I
speedboat.
know what you doing with these cards.
These are games. Are you ready for some games before you
Yeah.
leave?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
Because she forgot that her pimp was outside.
Uh-oh, it's time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
All right, so Ebony has to go because her pimp is waiting downstairs with the limo.
Yes.
And he will beat that ass if she doesn't
he
make it
won't.
out there.
There ain't no Ike downstairs.
There's
I
Ike.
am Ike.
Use your diaphragm, Anime. Use your diaphragm.
He know that
Sing with your
backhand.
diaphragm, Anime.
He know that backhand and the front hand.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, so you beat him.
I don't even got
Can-
to. All I gotta do is, you kill him with silence.
Oh.
Don't
So
say
you give him
nothing.
the silent treatment?
Don't call. Don't. Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
Then
Don't
they,
you leave them in the red? You don't return the text messages?
and that's when they come back, baby. You know I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I gotta learn that because it's hard for me. Like if a guy texts with that old bullshit.
Oh,
know.
because I know my mouth.
Yeah. See, my son say I give guys too many chances.
No, see, I'm quick to be like, okay, deuces,
Yeah, I'm learning.
deuces.
You know.
Yeah.
I don't like nobody too clingy.
No, I
I
don't
can't
either.
do clingy. I
I
can't
like
do-
spontaneity though.
That's
I don't
good,
want to
yeah.
always. Oh, we going to this place on a Wednesday or
Now,
on
is
a
your
Saturday?
husband clingy?
Huh.
Is your husband clingy?
No, because her vagina's all over
Yeah, my
Cleveland.
husband's a perfect mix of everything. He's just perfect, but I have a biased opinion of him. But
He's just perfect.
yeah,
Oh, he does everything. Okay, you can come out now. He's been down there the whole
I
time.
bet he was. I bet he was.
Oh, he's just
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
As she opens her legs a little wider,
Oh,
he's just,
Lord
he's just perfect. The Oompa Loompa is down there. Oh, he's just perfect. All right, Ebony, you ready?
All right.
Oh yeah, let's
All right.
go. Let's go.
So my photographer that did my What's Up CC photo shoot, she plays this game with everybody. Melissa got her headshots taken there too. And her name is Shannon. She'll be on the show, I believe, on the 17th. But it's called Think and Sync. Okay, so I'm going to play with Ebony since she has to leave, and Melissa and I'll play before the night is over.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to count. I'm going to say a phrase. I'm going to count to 3, and then we see how in sync we are.
Okay.
Okay. Now you have to be
I'll just
quiet.
observe.
I know it's hard.
You sure you don't want to give her the card and then we could go? That way you don't have to be.
no, because you guys got to be. You have to read it right so you can be in.
So we can be in sync.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
I mean, but you could read it and count 1, 2, 3. Okay.
But how are you gonna know what to say? You guys got.
Because you
Because
gonna.
you're reading the term. Melissa has a hard time
Wait,
with
which one
games.
do I read?
Oh Lord, here we go. It's just like my birthday party. Melissa, okay, one. You're
went
going
like-
to read
It
the
went
sentence.
Okay.
Then you're gonna go 1,
Okay.
2,
Oh, I
3.
get it. I get
and
it.
then
Okay.
we are gonna.
I get it. Gotcha.
And there's 4 sentences. You read
Okay.
the first one,
Okay.
and then you say 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Ready? Okay. Do I read this first line though to tell you what kind of thing it is?
She's blonde. No, you don't have to read
Okay,
that.
okay.
Because we'll figure it
Okay.
out. Okay.
Okay. So here we go.
Go ahead,
Ready?
go ahead.
Your first one is.
Don't forget, after you say it, you have to go 1,
Yeah.
2, 3 to give it, and we see if we match.
Okay. So here's your first one. Football term. 1, 2, 3.
Touchdown. You're supposed to.
All right. Let's try
Do
another
you
one.
understand the instructions of the
I
game?
do, but I don't. I'm not a football.
Okay,
person.
let's
Okay,
pick another card
Okay.
then.
Let's not do sports.
Sorry. She was just like,
I'm like touch.
like what? Okay, hang on.
Slap on the ass. I don't know.
Okay, this is a good one.
Okay, here we
Okay,
go.
so
Slapping
after
each other.
she says
Jock
3,
itch.
listen. After she says 3, we are going to try to say the same answer
Okay.
at the same time.
Okay.
ready?
Okay, go ahead.
And the word is.
It's not a word, it's a
Oh.
sentence.
Okay. And
Oh,
the-
Melissa.
Okay. Yeah. That one.
Right.
All right,
So
ready?
you're gonna, and then after you say
Yeah.
it, you're gonna say 1, 2, 3.
Pick another
Okay.
damn card.
No,
Okay,
this is a
ready?
good card.
Oh, you sure?
She's
right.
just. This is how she plays
Okay, here we
games
go.
with alcohol.
A meat. 1, 2.
Hold on. You neat?
No,
yeah.
say okay.
Okay.
She's gonna say it, and then she's gonna say 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speak up so she
Okay.
can hear you.
So
okay.
it's meat. 1, 2, 3.
Hot dog. I was thinking sex. Okay, so do the next
All right.
one.
Vegetable.
Carrot.
I couldn't think.
You
of
got to
any.
say 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and you
all
didn't
right.
say 1, 2, 3.
Okay, go ahead.
And then
Melissa, after you say it,
Yeah,
say
all right.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. How about drink? 1, 2, 3.
Vodka. Why are you out?
I
I
don't
know
know.
you are out.
I am, and I
know
love,
she
and I
out.
love vodka. Let's
I
get
know
another
she
card.
out.
All right, I think Melissa throws me off when we play games.
I can read
I
it.
know she
Okay,
out.
yeah, here, give it to. Okay, give it to.
Okay, all three of
Timbuktu.
us can do it now.
No, oh no, you can.
Okay.
You can't
Oh.
have 3 people
Oh.
saying.
No, just those.
Okay,
just
go
those.
ahead. Go ahead,
Okay,
Tim.
Go ahead,
So I
Tim.
think what Melissa was trying to say, this is the topic in the kitchen.
Okay,
All right.
in the kitchen.
So the first one. Other than the refrigerator, a large appliance.
Microwave.
1.
Oh, he didn't
2,
say. Okay, we messed up. He has to say 1, 2, 3. So go to the next one.
Everybody's slow at this table tonight.
Right.
That's all
'Cause
I
it's
know.
the alcohol.
It could be.
Okay.
All right. So
All right, you ready, Ebony?
Go ahead.
Okay.
something on the countertop. 1, 2, 3.
Toaster
Ass.
oven.
Eggs on the
She said ass.
ass. Well, yeah, I guess yeah. Ass can be on the countertop.
Okay, she's got to go. One more and see if
Okay,
we
go
can
ahead,
get
go
in
ahead, go
sync.
ahead, go ahead.
One more.
All right, go ahead, one more.
Something under the sink. 1, 2, 3.
Bleach.
Garbage.
Okay, we're not in sync.
not in
but I
sync.
still
That's
love
okay.
you.
I love
Thank
you
you
too.
for coming. Do
Oh,
your
no
social
problem,
media.
no
Say your
problem.
social media and where your
my
next
name
show
is Comedian Eb Got Jokes. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, maybe at the Weed Man's house. I'm on that. But thank you so much for allowing me to come on to the show. Melissa,
Thank
it was
you.
great seeing you. I didn't want to see your coochie, but tell her I said hey.
Yeah.
All right, Tim, I love y'all. Y'all
Wait,
have
where
a
the
wonderful.
coochie at?
I'll send you the pics.
You send us the pic? No, I don't want to see pics. Okay, my man can see my phone. Was like, why do you got coochie in here? I don't know that coochie.
Well, you gender.
I don't know
Tell him
that
you're
coochie.
gender fluid.
No, he'll be like, gender what? Gender what? You gotta be a female.
Gender fluidity.
But thank you guys. I love you all. Thank you again. What's up in the 216? Y'all have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, Ab. And you will see Ebony at CC's at Saucy's Punch and Punchlines on Monday, May 8th. All right.
All right, y'all. I will see y'all later. Thank you again.
And when you go down, make sure you have the strippers come on up then.
Okay, if they're outside.
If they're out there. They said, I don't know what time it is.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I'm past my
Okay. Bye. It was so nice meeting you. Please tune in.
I swear I ain't that nasty.
All right. So now it's just Melissa and I. Should we center ourselves?
Yeah,
Do you
so
want to
wanna
move
center- do
over?
you wanna move
Oh,
over?
you could keep.
Should we-
Well, we're gonna have you do it with Melissa. We have some more. All right, we're gonna move over
Are
a
you
little bit,
connected?
Tim. Is that okay? So we can be in the center. We're gonna take a quick break. You guys can listen to some non-copyrighted music. Do the banana bread experts. We got the choke job.
Oh.
That's a topic in itself.
Yeah.
All right, we are back with What's Up in the 216. Now it's just Melissa and Cece. And I would like to talk about some of your comedic goals.
Oh, that's a good question. I have very big comedic goals. Just not sure how I'm going to get there or when.
Well, just give us
but-
one of them, something that you
I mean,
like, you know how when you're in an interview and someone asks you, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
right. I see myself, the sky's the limit. There's no like limits, there's no rules, especially this business that we're in.
True.
The more you work and the funnier you are, you really never know who's going to see you, because there's all these outlets that they can see you on
True.
somewhere online.
But what is your dream? Where is your dream stage? Is it a
Yeah.
movie? I mean, there
Yeah.
has to be something that
the
you
Tonight
dream.
Show, Jimmy
Okay.
Fallon.
I
would
love
to be
Fallon.
on that.
Me
would-
too. I
yeah.
love him and I love Kimmel.
Yeah.
And I also, James Corden has left us, but I love
Right.
James Corden
Right.
because I like that he has all the guests on the couch at the same time. I think it's cool
Yeah.
because you might be able to hang out with somebody you wouldn't normally
Right.
hang out.
Right.
Well, mine is to be a talk show host. I mean, here I
Yeah.
am. But like an Oprah,
Yeah.
Oprah has always been my idol.
Yeah.
With everything that she does, being the billionaire,
Yeah.
all of that. But that's my dream.
Yeah.
But obviously, I like you. We have very similar backgrounds in movies. My big screen, I did my movies, but I want to do my life story. Tim and I had a meeting on Monday, and we talked about that. So I want to talk about how I grew up and all of that. That's my dream.
Yeah. Mine is to do more like comedy movies, TV shows, that too, so yeah.
Write, produce, all of it.
Yeah, I've been in front of the camera, behind the camera,
hmm
anything to do with it, I can do. I've experienced and all of it. So
It's wonderful. Kind of like Barbara Streisand when she did Yentl. She's one of my idols
love
too.
her, yeah.
I love.
Oh, yeah.
So if
Icon.
ever she comes, I don't even think she's in retirement, but you
Right.
would be the girl that would go with me to see Barbara
Yeah.
Streisand. Okay.
yes,
Because I was in Vegas with a group of my friends from MBNA when Al Lerner was still alive, and I wanted to see Celine Dion so bad.
yeah.
Nobody would go.
oh my gosh,
And I didn't want to go by myself.
yeah,
But that
Wow.
they're like the epitome to me. And now, of course, I saw Beyonce, but
yeah,
I won't say anything negative. But Cleveland, unfortunately, we don't get the respect when people come here.
Right.
So I want to see Beyonce in another state
yeah,
because what I've heard is, Chicago, New York, wherever. That's a dream concert for me.
yeah.
Is there anybody that you want to see that you haven't seen, like a bucket list, something that you would want to do with your husband or on a girls' trip?
I mean, I'd like to travel more. I mean, we've talked about going to like Ireland or Italy or,
Okay.
because we've never been in those areas out of the country. Just we've only been to like Caribbean.
Okay.
So
And we should probably tell everybody how we met.
yes, so we met.
Wasn't it
I
Lakewood Village Tavern?
Yeah,
that was the first time.
at Marla's going away party.
Yep, exact. When Marla moved, where was she moving
To
again?
Portland.
Portland. Yep, that's
Yeah.
how we met.
And then
Didn't we share a table? Because Turks
Yeah.
and Caicos is what brought
right,
us together.
Yes, because we had both traveled there. You were there the year before I was.
Right.
And that was because who can say I went? I mean,
I know.
I don't know anybody that's
No,
went
because
there.
most people
And
say,
then we
"Where is
ta-
that?"
Right, and we talked, and we had both just been there. It was really,
Yeah.
that was crazy.
Yeah, it was. We just
Yeah.
happened to share a table at Lake Village.
Because everybody's like, I go to Cancun. I went to Cancun.
Yeah, everybody goes to Cancun.
Yeah,
But
so-
Turks and Caicos, and how another one of my comedic idols, Steve Harvey, he talked about how that's his favorite place. It's
Yeah.
Turks and Caicos. So I wanted to take my
Yeah.
boys to Turks and Caicos, and oh my God! So if you guys get the chance, please
Yeah.
go to Turks and Caicos. Anybody can go to Cancun.
Well,
Go to
I don't want
Turks and
people to think I'm judging them. I want them to believe I'm judging them about Cancun because
Exactly. I mean, I love Cancun because, of course, I got to meet my comedic idols, Jay Farrow, Donnell Rollins. Who else was there? Just everybody. What's her name? Glazer.
Nikki Glaser.
Nikki Glazer was there. I mean, I was in comedic idol heaven.
Yeah.
So the one time I've been to Cancun, that's what took me there. But I just like to do things that you and I are a lot alike in that we like to do things other people have not done.
Yeah. And what is a better thing to do than be on vacation? Like,
Exactly.
like, you know,
I like to be pampered.
yes.
Do you and your husband, like my ex-husband and I used to get pedicures together?
He loves it. Yeah.
Okay.
He loves it. Yeah.
Yeah, see, I do want to get married again. A lot of sometimes I'm on the fence, now that Cameron and Chandler are no longer living at home, but I think that that's God's plan. To share your life with someone, not have to be like, oh
Right.
God, who am I going to take a trip with? Who am I going to
But it's not God's plan to pick your man out of a lineup
no,
on
it's not.
Tinder.
It isn't.
That was never God's
No,
plan.
swiping left is not. That's not God's
no.
plan. Or Bumble. What's the Bumble? What's the difference? Because I don't even know.
I don't know.
Tinder, I know you
I
swipe
know
left or right. 'cause
Grinder is gay.
Grindr?
Grinder is gay.
Oh.
But there's Bumble.
What's
Tinder.
Bumble? Somebody said
I
something
think
about
Bumble
Bumble.
and Tinder, they're similar.
I thought Bumble was like a step up. And then G Dub talked about, we love you, G Dub, if you're listening. Plenty of Fish.
Oh, yeah, right.
That's where you get the guys from the,
And then
the
there's-
VFW.
and then Christian Mingle.
Right, Christian Mingle. All the sinners
J
are on
Date,
that one.
J Date.
What's
Jewish
J Date?
guys. Jewish
Oh, okay.
women.
I like Jewish guys. Because I've lived in Shaker all my life, but we lived in Deep Shaker, so it was predominantly Jewish at the time. I used to go to temple. And matter of fact, when I met Melissa, she's got that Barbara Streisand thing going on. I thought she was Jewish, but she said she grew up Catholic.
Right.
So did you go to all girls school?
No, it was co-ed,
Okay.
and
Here, are you from here?
from West Side Cleveland. Yeah, West Side
Okay.
area. So yeah, I went to St. Mary's and just for grade school,
Mm-hmm.
and then junior high and high school, I switched to public school, just because I didn't like the atmosphere.
Catholic school.
Yeah.
I didn't either. I was when I was in the 9th grade at it was Byron Junior High School at the time, but now it's Shaker Middle School because it's 7-8 now. But I was in the 9th grade. Of course, I was cute, and I had a high school boyfriend, and it was Shaker class of '80, and they told my boyfriend that when I came to Shaker, they were going to kill me. Honest to God, not beat her up. They said kill.
Wow.
And Al Bullock, my dad, was like, I don't think so. So I went to. It's funny because I went to Regina for a year, and Cameron ended up going to Notre Dame College.
Oh,
So
I
walking
love
through
Notre
there.
Dame. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We were there. We stopped at Notre Dame. on
Well,
our-
no, not the
Oh,
Notre
oh,
Dame.
no.
Notre Dame College in South Euclid,
Oh, gotcha. Right, got it.
and that used to be Regina High School. But no, not the Notre Dame.
Right, right.
He's a mama's boy. So he stayed local, and Chandler went to Mount St. Joseph University in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
And I know that you guys thought I could get through the show without talking about Cameron and Chandler, but anybody knows that we had fun, talking about sex and what have you, but everybody knows that there's nobody more important, just as important as Melissa's husband is. My life is Cameron and Chandler.
Yeah.
So this is a new this is a new chapter for me.
Yeah.
Doing comedy without them in the audience. It's different, and I give them shout outs because when I did Crackpots not too long ago, I gave them a shout out anyway.
Yeah.
Because I'm just used to, that's part of my comedy.
Yeah.
That's how What's Up in the 216 came from.
Yeah.
Because wherever I am, I always acknowledge the area code.
Yes.
Because I remember I was texting with Tyrone and I was like, yeah, something, I'm in the 513.
Yeah.
And he was like, where's the 513? I'm like, Cincinnati. Duh.
Yeah.
Remember the show? You might be too young, but do you remember the show WKRP in Cincinnati?
Yeah.
Those shows were always, I always knew that was the path my life was going to take.
Yeah.
Mary Tyler Moore. I always liked those shows.
Oh yeah, that's why I became a radio DJ. I think because
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't out in the forefront, but because I was so young and it was just in the back somehow.
Right. Well,
telling
your mom
me-
was
tell-
probably
te-
watching.
telling me, yeah. So yeah,
Who are your comedic idols?
I love my comedic idols. There's a lot of women that are just very rated R, triple X. You know, Nikki
Okay.
Glazer.
Oh, I love her.
Nikki Glazer is probably the top.
She's
And
everything.
yeah, and I mean when Amy Schumer was coming up, I liked her, and still do. But I
Now
like
that she's
women
a mom,
that,
she's not as in
yeah,
the forefront.
I like women, female comedians that aren't afraid to push the envelope and
Okay.
say whatever they're gonna say,
Right.
and say it with surety, and
Mm-hmm.
because we have a stage, we have a platform.
We do.
and
And that's,
so,
and no shade, to the men.
no.
But the reason why I chose to do the show and to have the show start off with female comedians, I want to showcase everyone that's doing CC at Saucy's, and Melissa was one of the virgins of CC and Saucy's. But I have a lot of respect for my female comedians. One, we're in a male-dominated business, and we can hold our own. I had two of the strongest female comedians in the business. Jen would be the next, and G-Dub. Yeah, and they will be on this show. That's facts. And I have a lot. I mean, I love Jen. Everybody knows that. She had me on. She had us on the show together.
Yeah.
And she also did a fundraiser. We raised $500 for my church. It was the first time Jen did clean comedy. Now my comedic idols are a little different. One, for a female, I love Ellen because she came out at a time that it wasn't cool to come out.
right.
And that's brave
Yeah.
to do.
Oh yeah, because she took a big risk,
She
knowing that it wasn't gonna.
It wasn't,
It
and
was gonna backfire and smack her in the
it
face.
could have, right.
And
And her mom was right there supporting all
she
the way.
suffered. She suffered.
Oh, I
And
know.
it was heartbreaking to see.
Yeah.
Because she was one of my first female comic, comedic idols.
Right.
And to see her just drop everything and go into a ball, curl up in a ball, and go in the room in her apartment and just cry every
cry.
day. And then, I mean, it was just heartbreaking.
Because we weren't in, now there's gender fluidity and, you can get
Well,
married.
without her,
and-
there wouldn't be. She's
well,
one of the
no, I know, but
Right,
I mean,
I
I'm
know.
just
Oh, I
saying
know,
she
right.
came out
Right.
in a time
Yeah.
that it wasn't cool to come
Yeah.
out. But my comedic idols, because of, growing up with my parents, being born in 1964, were, of course, Red Fox, Richard Pryor, and my absolute, one of my faves is definitely Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Like, I know Delirious back and forth. But for females, it's got to be hands down Lucille Ball.
Yeah.
I love Lucy and Carol Burnett. They just
Oh,
she
yeah.
just had her did you watch
was
her
another
90th
one.
special?
No.
Oh my God, you got to
she's
see
another
it.
one.
She lived in California and went to New York.
Yeah.
So she did it backwards. But she opened the door for a lot of us.
Yeah.
And shows like, I'm showing my age, but Laugh In, and what's the lady Lily Tomlin with
Right.
the
Oh,
one
yeah.
ringy dingy, Gilda Radner, right?
Yeah. And all my female idols were SNL in the 80s
Right.
and stuff. Amy Poehler, Tina Fey.
Oh God, I love Tina Fey.
And the names are escaping me, but what's her name? The Sherry O'Terry.
I'm not good with
All
names
those, yeah,
either.
all those. I mean, they were all,
Others?
yeah.
I mean, there wouldn't be a Jamie Foxx, and I'm praying for you Jamie,
Yeah.
because what a lot of people don't know, I know if Ebony was here, she'd be like, you slut. But I spent New Year's Eve with Jamie Foxx at the Ritz-Carlton. He was a perfect gentleman, though. I know everyone's been like, yeah, sure he was. But it was me and two of my friends. One girl that went to HB, and my best friend Margot.
Yeah.
And he told us where he was staying. I think we saw him at the front row, I believe. And I knew all the security guards and what have you, because I got to meet people like Al Jarreau. I used to go backstage, and Jamie told us to come to the Ritz-Carlton. And he was playing the piano, and I remember people were like, "Do Wanda," and he was like, "You do it." You know, like
Yeah,
you know,
right,
they weren't
right,
giving him, so he
right.
was like,
Yeah.
and at the Ritz Carlton, they have 24-hour room service, but you have to be in your room. So we were hungry. It was him and his producer. I don't remember his name, but I know if you watch that show where he was at the hotel, that hotel sitcom or whatever. That guy's name, Marcus King, I believe. And we just had a ball. You know, we ordered room service. We all slept, well, I don't know what Jamie slept in, but we slept in our clothes, and we were dressed up because it was New Year's Eve. And I know my best friend Margot slept in her. She took one of the dining room chairs or whatever, and put her feet up, and then we were, you know, doing what we were doing. But we absolutely, I was heavier then, and he was like, I know who she looks like. She looks like Vesta.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, okay, Jamie. That's not the real go-to, because every time I think about Vesta, I think about that song, Congratulations, where she busts into the church when her dude is marrying somebody else. But he was a perfect gentleman, and we kept in touch for a long period of time, and Marcus King, so I'm praying for him.
Yeah.
Because the Wayans brothers, I mean, they brought in, you got J-Lo, you got Jim Carrey.
Yep.
Everything that show touched
Yeah.
was gold. The,
Yeah.
the Asian guy.
Because they have the lady from that did the voiceover for didn't she for
Who? From In Living Color?
or no, I'm thinking of wait.
In Living Color was they had the dancers. There was
Yeah,
Rosie
yeah,
Perez,
right, and J-Lo.
J-Lo,
Yeah.
and the Wayans brother. There was the sister, and they did Homie the Clown. They did
Yeah,
all those
yeah,
skits.
yeah.
To me, my comedic journey, although I don't get a lot of opportunity to do it here in Cleveland, because you know you try to get to the big platform like Larity's and the Improv, but I love sketch comedy. I really
yeah,
do.
for
I
sure.
mean, we do have venues for it, but that's another one of my dreams, to be on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
Like, please stay around, because
I don't think they're going anywhere. But
I don't either. Because I know once the one guy dies, there'll be somebody to keep it going.
Right.
But I love the news thing,
Yeah.
and I
yeah.
loved Gumby. I'm Gumby, damn it.
Yeah.
You know, and what's Mr. Robinson? When his rent, he was going to be evicted. Kid, I mean, that, oh my God, that was
Yeah.
one of my favorites.
Yeah.
So
That's iconic.
it is. I think that I wanted to do this show because I wanted to bring people on like Melissa and other female comedians. Not, of course, I'm going to have male guests, but we have to open up the conversation, because we are just as talented, if not more talented, guys, and we deserve the same respect on stage.
Yeah.
What do you think that we can do to change that?
I don't know. I think that we need more women. And I mean, but you know what? Sometimes it is what it is. If that's however many there are, we need to get a fair shot. You know what I mean?
Right. I'd like to do some all-female shows.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I started out in an all-female comedy group.
Oh, did you here
yeah.
locally? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and
I miss our meetings that we used to have before the Improv
Yeah.
Theater moved. I mean, the Imposters Theater, excuse me.
Right.
Shout out to
yeah, I
Michael
wouldn't
Bush.
have a stand-up career if it wasn't for the all-female comedy group because
And we used to meet, and for those of you that don't know, Imposters Theater is now moved on. They're in a bigger platform, which is a wonderful thing. but we used to meet on Mondays before their sign-up show, and we would meet, I think, what was it, from 6 to 7,
Right.
I believe, or 7 to 8?
Hour and a half or
For
something
like
that.
an hour, and we would talk about things just like this.
Yeah.
You know, what can we do to give ourselves a voice, to have the improv and hilarities notice us, you know, and give us a fair shot. I mean, I've hosted, I've featured, I've headlined. You know, so it's almost like, what do we have to do? Do we
Yeah.
need to stand on our head?
Well, and you know, I was talking to a guy online the other day. He does comedy. I think it's the Denver area. I'm
Okay.
not really sure though.
Okay.
But anyway, he's a comedian,
Mm-hmm.
and I was sharing some of that stuff, and he said that for him being a guy,
Mm-hmm.
it's hard. And I was telling him what I go through, and he said it's the same everywhere. So he said that there's a bigger problem, is what I'm saying.
I'm a
So,
little confused
yeah.
about what you're saying.
So
He's saying the female problem is the same in Denver, or
he's saying he has issues as a male comedian, other issues with it,
Mm-hmm.
and on top of the female comedians that have issues like me. So, but he said it's a bigger problem, that there needs to be more of a cohesive.
so basically it's favoritism. Let's say what it is.
yeah.
One thing about
Yeah.
this show, I'm not talking in codes.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Red Line
Right.
Radio has given me a voice.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sugarcoat
Right.
things.
Right.
I am Cece Bullock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I worked for a billionaire, and my dad was a millionaire. So I'm not sugarcoating this show.
Right.
We don't have to whisper. We don't have to
Yeah.
tap around it.
That's what
Just
it is.
say what it is.
Yeah. And that's,
Okay, people play favorites,
Yeah.
and that's the reason why I created CC at Saucy's. I walked in there with a business card and a smile.
Yeah.
And I want to bring, like when I went to Crackpots, I met some wonderful comedians. I have a lot of people that consider me to be a mentor to them, you know, because they call me the OG, because I am 59 years old. You know, but everyone deserves to be on stage.
Yeah.
If you have a talent, and even if you don't, I've met people at Big B Coffee. I've talked endlessly to people on the phone.
Yeah.
I've gone to their place and talked to them about it. And I want to give people a place. And CC's at Saucy's, Melissa has done the show. I picked Monday because it's buy one, get one. I know that Pinecrest is very expensive, but I wanted to bring comedy to my hood. And I wanted to do it my way.
Yeah.
And everyone leaves my show with something.
Yeah.
You know, I pay my headliners, but I also make sure that people leave with a gift, because I want you to know that you're appreciated. Because we do so many, you know, we do open mics, and that's where we go to train, for those of you that don't know how we do what we do. But we also do a lot of shows for $0 dinero.
For a lot of shows.
A lot, a lot of shows.
yeah.
Okay, and see, another thing about CC at Saucy's, Pints and Punchlines, is there's no admission fee. I don't sell any tickets, so I pay my headliners out of my pocket. And I've been retired since March 4th of 2011. So a lot of people don't know that. So it's like, you know, people say, well, how much are you paying? And see, that's another thing.
yeah.
One thing I learned from Pete, shout out to Pete, when I took the classes at the Improv with Dave Swenson, shout out to Dave Swenson, because there wouldn't be a CC Bullock without him. Mark Reedy, may he rest in peace. He was my hairstylist in Chicago. He just recently passed away, but he was what they call the clean comic.
Yeah.
And we dated, but he started off as my hairstylist. And then Ron Ramey, whose picture is at Hilarities,
Yeah.
he had Crohn's disease. But this man could sing Luther. He would take, the way he ended every set was singing the phone book with Luther Vandross. I mean, and dressed to the nine, custom-made suits, you know, and we dated as well.
Just like I miss Bernie Mac. That makes me.
I
think about-
I know Bernie Mac.
loved him.
How could we forget about Bernie
I
Mac?
know.
Yes, I did too. Kings of Comedy,
Yeah.
all of them.
There's
though.
so many.
You got D.L. Hughley. Who else is the Kings of Comedy? Timbuktu.
Cedric the Entertainer.
Cedric the
Yeah.
Entertainer.
I mean,
Steve
Steve
Harvey.
Harvey.
and there isn't there one more. Well, Bernie Mac is
Bernie Mac and
deceased,
Dia. Yeah.
and then the Rock brothers, Chris Rock. Oh my God,
Tony.
and Tony Rock. You know, and gotta
the
give
list
a,
goes on and on.
well,
Like,
gotta
I
give a
mean,
shout out to my the girl that caught the bouquet at my wedding, Kim Whitley. You know, yeah, we've been friends since elementary school. But I'll wait for Kim to come visit her dad so I can have her on and I can tell you one of the Kim Whitley stories. But we recently were together because David Arnold, another one, may he rest in peace. But David Arnold was a comedic genius. I never thought that the last time I saw him would be the last time I saw him. You know, but there's so many of them. But I want to have this show to give not just female comedians a voice, but we want to have the conversation. What can we do to make the change?
Well, because it's one of the hardest jobs you can do. And I'm not trying to, we're not brain surgeons.
No, right, but it's hard. It's a solo sport.
Yeah.
It's not a team sport.
You know, I mean, you can take classes like
Yes.
CC did improv. I've taken tons of writing classes and improv classes.
Me too.
But you're on your own.
You are. And comedy is subjective.
I've been a one-woman show since 2010, 8, I don't know, because I did a lot of comedy before I was a stand-up comedian.
Right,
I
right.
did a lot of
And I've been
writing
an entertainer,
and,
you know, for 59
And
years. Ballet, modern dance, jazz, dance choreographer.
it's a very long act.
It is, it is.
One-woman act.
You know, and you have to be, you know, Melissa and I are two of the most confident women that I know. You know, and that's another thing that can backfire on you.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of insecure men and women.
Yeah.
You know, and they see that as you being standoffish.
Right.
But being confident within yourself.
I know what I want and
Exactly. And you go
how
after
I want it, and and it has to be
Right.
that. You know, and I don't
Exactly.
mean to sound like, you know, whatever.
No, but that's who
what
you
it is.
are, and I'm not gonna
I'm not going to
apologize.
settle for less. Right. I'm just
No.
not going to settle for less than what I want.
No,
so,
I want to be a billionaire, and I'm not going to stop till I become a billionaire.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
But the thing about me is, you know, my kids always say that I give people too many chances, but I'm a giver, you know, so I'm learning to receive. But I want to share my platform with other people. And if I can walk in a place with a business card and a smile and provide a place where it's not a comic's job to sell tickets.
Right.
Okay. We need to come out of, and I've had comedians that won't do CC at Saucy because you're not going to be a headliner on my show until you come on my show as a showcase. Because I want to make sure this isn't about the money. I've always had money. Okay. And I know a lot of the people that are doing comedy haven't always had money. And I'm not trying to say that makes me better. You know, my dad worked hard for his money. I've been working since 1972. I was in second grade at Mercer School in Shaker Heights, and my dad paid me $1.50 an hour. You know, so people can judge you by the way you dress, by the way you carry yourself, but why don't we try to get to know one another? Not just say, oh, I don't want Cece on my show. She's the diva of comedy. And I don't mind you calling me that.
Right.
You know?
And if people don't want me because they think all I'm going to talk about is my vagina, I mean, that's because there's more to me than that. you know?
Exactly. You know,
Vagina's a good subject, though. I just,
Yeah. Thank you, Tim.
we enjoy Melissa and her
I will
vagina.
be talking about my vagina though. I have a big show coming up.
Oh, tell us about your show.
And you just reminded me of it because the guy Michael Heasley.
Oh, that's the one you told me about.
Right. So this is going to be at Nuevo,
Yes.
downtown Cleveland.
Give us the date.
I almost said November. What month are we in?
We are in May. It seems like November because it's snowing. Fireplace is on. Yes.
So May 13th. It's Mother's Day weekend. So
Okay.
Saturday night.
Saturday, yeah.
And there's billboards, sidewalk billboards all throughout downtown with my picture on everybody's picture that's on the
That's
show.
wonderful.
But yeah,
How do we get tickets?
So yeah, I'm gonna put the link on all my social media sites. I have the sidewalk billboard I put up there, which it's kind of hard to read, so I got to get I have a blown up version of it, but I'm going to be
Okay.
posting that. So Facebook at Melissa Logsden, Instagram Melissa_Logsden, and yeah, so I'll be putting that out, and he's got some flyers, some like postcard size flyers he made up. This guy is like, I mean, he's just doing his own. Everybody does their own marketing, like you say, and he's selling the ticket. He's in charge of all that.
Right.
But
How much are the tickets?
I
And
think they're 15.
is there a link on your
Yeah, I'm
page to
gonna-
get the tickets?
I have to put it up because
Okay. No worries. We just want to make sure that it's a sellout.
right. So
Now, is the restaurant going to be closed exclusively for this show, or is there a VIP room? How
you
is
know
this
what?
going to work?
I've never been to Nuevo. It's a huge place on the
It's
water.
beautiful.
Yeah.
So just in case you guys don't know, Nuevo is on the beach, the Lake Erie beach.
Yeah.
Well, they have like volleyball. Obviously, on Mother's Day's weekend, you won't be able to play volleyball. But Cameron and Chandler, when my cousin Gina did their senior pictures, we took them outside of Nuevo.
Right.
And then
It's beautiful there.
It is. And on their 18th birthday, I got a limo for them, and we went to Nuevo. So it's right on Lake Erie.
Yep.
And for those of you that have been in Cleveland all of your life, like me, it's right where Captain Frank's used to be. So there's the parking there, and you can. It's a Mexican restaurant, guacamole.
Oh, the
They've got
drinks and
the
everything
drinks are
looks great.
unbelievable. So once Melissa finds out the setup,
Yeah, I'll have everything up. It's an 8:00
Right.
show.
Okay.
It's an 8:00 show. Doors open at 7:30. But yes, so May 13th, Mother's Day weekend. So, and yeah, they're expecting a lot of people. So
It's a big place, and it's upstairs and a downstairs
Yeah,
place.
so-
That's why I was asking you, are
hit
they
me up
closing down the
for
restaurant?
ticket information. I'll send you the link, and I'll be posting it. So
All right.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Tim, it's game time. Now we're gonna see if Melissa and we let Tim take over because, as you can see, Melissa's a little game show challenge.
Yeah.
So luckily, her dream was not to be Vanna White.
Yeah.
Okay.
But my dream is to be
Vanna
Steve
White?
Harvey.
Steve,
Oh,
okay. We should have bought some Family Feud up in here. All right. So we're
right.
going to start with the
So-
In Sync game
Okay.
first.
So let's do a couple of those.
And that's the one where he reads the,
See if we're in
and then he
sync.
goes one,
Okay.
2, 3. You played it with Shannon,
Yeah.
didn't you?
We didn't.
Oh,
We
she didn't do it?
no.
Okay. Maybe she started it afterward because
Yeah.
she told me she got the game on Amazon. Okay. We're ready, Tim.
All right. So this topic is fill in the blank.
Oh.
So after I say the first
Oh,
word,
This is going to be.
I'll say 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and you go
Okay.
from there.
Okay.
All right. So your first word is door. 1, 2, 3.
Knob.
Open the door.
I said
Okay.
doorknob.
All right, next.
Okay.
All right. Fill in
All
the
right.
blank. Dog. 1, 2, 3.
Bone.
I couldn't think because I was thinking puppy
Yeah.
crate, all those
Yeah.
things that I had
I
to
thought
do with
food,
my
dog
dog.
food. Yeah.
I didn't even think of that. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Fill in the blank. Card. 1, 2, 3.
Sharks.
Mother's Day. What? Mother's Day card? A card?
No, it's card and the
Yeah.
blank. So you wouldn't say card Mother's Day.
Oh, I don't know. Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I was thinking card game.
Okay, card
okay.
game is a good one. Okay. I said card sharks because
Yeah.
I'm a game show freak. And that was a game show. Okay.
Last fill in the blank. Quarter. 1, 2, 3.
Horse.
Horse.
Oh my God!
Look
You
at
so
me
we
doing
did it. I used to have a quarter horse.
Oh.
Tim Barjet. Oh, it's been a while, but we got one. Let's do another card.
Okay.
I was
And-
thinking quarterback, by the way.
Oh,
yeah,
quarterback.
okay, that's a
Okay,
good one,
that makes
yeah.
sense. Quarter horse. Yay. You can tell we're equestrians.
All right. So this category is famous men.
Oh,
geez.
Lord. Okay.
Fill in the blank. The last name usually. It's all last name.
Okay.
So famous Jimmy. 1, 2, 3.
Kimmel.
Hey.
See?
We did it. Hi.
All right. Famous Bill. 1, 2, 3.
Cosby.
Oh,
What did you say?
Murray.
Oh, you said
Yeah,
Murray.
yeah.
White, black.
Yeah.
But both comedians.
All right.
Okay.
Famous Steve. 1, 2, 3.
Harvey.
There we go. There we go.
I love this game.
And famous Frank. 1, 2, 3.
Sinatra. Who'd you say?
Caliendo, the comedian, Frank Caliendo.
Oh, I
He's
don't
done all
know
the
him.
voices.
I would have
Oh,
said Sinatra too.
Sinatra. I love Frank Sinatra. I
I
didn't
do
know.
too.
My parents got to meet him when we had a Loge at the Richfield Coliseum. That tells you how old
Yeah.
I am. When the Cavs wore those.
Yeah.
When Campy and AC used to play. Okay, I love this game. We've got what, how many minutes?
It's 10 minutes. I mean, 12 minutes left.
All
so-
right, let's do
we
one
could-
more card and then switch games. Is that
Yep,
cool?
sounds good.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So this is jobs. All right. So a job that requires a uniform. 1, 2, 3.
Nurse.
I
Oh,
can't-
she blanks. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Okay.
It's a lot to think about.
What did you
Process.
think about?
Job
That
uniform,
requires a uniform.
A cop.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Job that requires earplugs. 1, 2, 3.
Pilot?
Oh,
know.
I
I
couldn't.
have no idea.
That's
don't
a,
think
can
a
we
pi-
get
I
a
don't think-
different
Okay.
card?
Yeah.
That
I
was,
don't think it requires.
yeah, no, I was thinking air traffic
Yeah,
controller,
right.
but because it's
Yeah.
loud, but I just couldn't
Yeah.
get all that out.
All right. This one is actually one syllable girls' names.
So
So-
we have to come up with the ones. Or you're gonna give us?
I'm gonna give you a letter.
Oh.
Oh,
okay.
a letter.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
So this one, the first one, starts with an A. 1, 2, 3.
Amy.
That's
Two syllables.
yeah,
I know. But how many one
I
syllable?
don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say A. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Yeah. Anne. I guess we
Oh,
could have said
right.
Anne.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one starts with an S. 1, 2, 3.
Sue. Oh my God! I can't believe.
All right. This one starts with a G. 1, 2, 3.
Gail.
That's a
Oprah's
good one. I
best
was
friend.
thinking.
Come on,
Yeah, I
Oprah.
know, but that's
best
right. I know, and I was thinking Gina, and I knew it was more than one syllable, so I didn't say it. Okay.
I couldn't think of one.
Yeah, that's a hard one, Gail. Yeah. that's
We got one more letter. Starts with an R. 1, 2, 3.
I have no
I
idea.
don't, yeah.
I wouldn't have one
I
either.
don't know.
That's a hard one.
All right, let's switch games.
Okay. The next game is called the 5-second rule. So
Okay.
we have this thing here, and Tim is gonna. We play separately, so
Okay.
we'll start with. You want me to start so you see how it works?
Yeah.
Okay, and then so we'll flip this when Tim tells me he's ready, and then I get 5 seconds to say. Well, you could. I'll let Tim explain the rules a little bit.
All right, so I will read off the card here. You would name 3 of whatever I ask you to name, and you got 5 seconds to answer.
And I'll
Okay.
flip this as soon as he tells me.
All right, so you'll flip it as soon as I finish reading the card.
Right? Okay.
So name 3 board games.
Monopoly, Life, and shit. I couldn't
coulda
think of
named
another
this one.
board game. I could have, but I didn't know if I was thinking like board
Yeah.
where there's a board. I
Yeah.
could have said Ouija board. But okay, all right, I'll flip for you.
Okay.
All right, so Melissa's next.
This may be a given for you, Melissa. That is also me being racist.
Oh God.
So name 3 winter outdoor activities.
Skiing, sledding, and snowball fight.
Hey.
The activities you said, not sports. Okay, but that was
Activities.
good. Good job.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean those are all activities.
yeah,
Yeah.
good. Okay, girl.
All right.
Snow bunny.
Name 3 herbs.
Okay, give me another card.
Oh, that would be my card.
I mean, right.
You gotta give me that one.
I would have. I
That's
mean,
mine
I
right
could,
there.
but that I
That-
need something this late at night that doesn't
Yeah.
have
I could
require
name
a
like
lot.
25.
I would have definitely said
Basil,
marijuana.
oregano. Okay, give me a good one.
All right. Well, I feel like you would know this one.
Okay.
Name 3 vice presidents.
Okay, Tim, come on. It's almost 11:30. Seriously.
All right, you would know this one. Then,
Okay.
For sure.
All right.
3 airports.
JFK, Hopkins, and O'Hare.
There you go. Hey.
Hey. You know I travel.
I want to do the herbs one. That's okay.
No, because now you know
Yeah,
ahead
I know
of
you
them
time.
already
anyway.
heard it.
Right.
I already know them.
Okay.
All right. So let's try
I
this.
love
I
this game.
auditioned for the Food Network 8 years in a row.
Oh, I
could
didn't
name
know
like,
that.
I could name like 25 herbs.
This was a game that Ellen used to play on her show, in case you guys were wondering where we got it from.
All right. How well are you about 80s music?
Should be good.
Okay. So, name 3 hair bands, 80s hair bands.
Aerosmith, David Lee Roth, what is that called? And AC/DC.
Well, the David Lee
And,
Roth.
I was trying to say.
I
you
know.
what
I
I'm trying to
love
say.
David Lee
Yeah.
Roth.
You know what
Okay.
I'm trying to say. His,
Yeah. yeah.
his,
Ellen
yeah.
wouldn't have
Yeah,
given
yeah.
you the point,
yeah.
and Twitch, rest in peace, would
Yeah.
have been like, that
Yeah.
doesn't count. Okay. Okay. We'll do one more, and then I have something to give. Melissa, I have to give Ebony another. I'll give hers on the 8th, because I forgot.
Name 3 women's makeup items.
Mascara, lipstick, and blush.
Hey.
I'm a makeup artist and an esthetician. All right. Well, I'm going to take my headphones and let Melissa talk while I go and get a gift for Melissa.
Oh,
Thank
we can
you.
give her one more game. I mean, one more.
Oh,
list.
yeah,
Yeah.
give her one more
Yeah.
game.
Okay. I think you'll know this one.
Okay.
Since you said you like foods. Name 3 cheeses.
Asiago, Parmesan, ricotta salata.
What the hell is
That's Italian.
Good shit. All right, let's give another one while she finishes.
Yeah.
Name 3 Michael Jackson songs.
Beat It, Thriller, and Billie Jean.
I'm gonna say belly. What?
Billie Jean.
But Julie.
You play poker?
No.
All right, I can.
Texas Hold'em, though.
Right, I got one for you. Name 3 famous Johns.
John Mulaney, John, I don't know. John, huh?
John Travolta.
John,
John Madden.
oh, John,
That's sports, though.
yeah.
Okay. I think you would know this one though. Name 3 Sesame Street characters.
Big Bird, Cookie Monster, Garbage, what's his name? Oscar, the Grouch. The garbage guy.
You would have missed it, unfortunately, but you were on track. You could have said Grover. You had
Oh,
you had a couple people.
yeah, yeah.
You said Cookie Monster, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Elmo.
yeah.
Uh,
Big Bird,
Oscar is who she was thinking of, right?
Oscar the Grouch.
yeah, Oscar.
The count, yeah.
1. Ah. All right.
I'm almost done. You can give her another one.
3 kitchen utensils.
Spatula, knife, spoonula.
Spoonula. That's probably a real one. All right. Name 3 gifts given during the 12 days of Christmas.
Okay, Catholic girl.
Your 5 seconds is up.
Yeah.
That was a bust. We're on time, Timbuktu.
3 minutes.
All right, here we go.
All right.
So last one, I guess. Name 3 luxury automobiles.
Lexus, Ferrari, Maserati.
Hey.
All right.
I know.
Well, here's the favorite part of my show at Cece and Saucy, and now
Yeah.
for What's Up in the 216, I'd like to present Melissa with 2 gifts.
Oh, an autograph. I love it. Fabulous.
And make sure you show them what it says.
To Melissa. To Melissa, thank you so much for being on What's Up in the 216. I love you, Cece. I love this. It's beautiful.
Thank you. Since we're famous, I had pictures of myself printed up, and my mother's like, no one's going to buy those. I said, yes, they will.
They sure will.
Because men will use them to masturbate.
There you go.
And here's another gift. We have to go see the movie, you, me, and Teresa.
Yes, Judy Bloom, are you there, God? It's me, Melissa. Melissa.
We must
must
increase our bust.
Amen, sister.
Exactly. So we are at almost 11:30. I want to thank everybody that joined us for What's Up in the 216. I want to thank my guest, Ebony Timberlake, who's invisible over here. But thank you for coming out. You will see her at CC at Saucy's Pints and Punchline on Monday, May 8th. This Monday, everybody. And please, we like to start the show promptly at 7. Pizzas are buy one, get one, so come early because their pizzas are delicious. And after the showcase with Patsy B, shout out Kelly is going to be on, Ebony Timberlake, Marla, the only black female I know to have her whole, come on, plug Marla. That's your best friend?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, to have her own
yeah,
comedy
she has her own
fest.
comedy festival.
Exactly.
Right.
And the picture went away, so I don't remember
Yeah.
who else is on the show. Oh, and Molly is on
Molly.
the show. And Kristen, who's been on my show before, but I met her at I met her through G-Dub. She does hosting at Crackpots. So, and I am CC Bullock on IG. I am capital C small I, BULLOCK, comedian CC Bullock. On Facebook, I am Cheryl Bullock. And please watch my comedy on my YouTube channel. I have a Cheryl Bullock channel and a CC. And Melissa, your
Yeah, and
Social media?
So Facebook is at Melissa Logsdon. Instagram is at Melissa_Logsdon.
spell your last name.
It's LOGSDON.
She kind of
Logsdon.
temporarily forgot how to spell her last
Well,
name.
it's very late
It's
at
the
night.
alcohol, and
I've
it's
had a lot to
11:30.
drink. Well, it's very late at night, and I've had a little to drink.
Right, a little.
A little. Like a little.
We're virgins when it comes to
Yeah.
alcohol.
And then I think I don't use my TikTok a lot, but I think it's the Melissa Comedy Show. I have to do more. with my
Oh, that's
TikTok.
right. I'm on TikTok too.
Yeah.
I think it's comedian CC Bullock,
Yeah.
but you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And thank you, a big hand to my friend Timbuktu, my producer. Love me some him. And we missed you, Donna. Donna does my merchandise. She will be here several months from now. And that's it. It's a wrap. What's up in the 216? Out.